Yeah. Testing! Holy macaroni! Goodness gracious! We're finally back. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a fabulous day. My goodness, isn't that bar a little bit wide? Yeah, I think that's a little bit too much, isn't it? Let me fix that bar. Holy cow. That thing is so thick. We just updated that, and I thought, man, that would look good. Goodness gracious, let's try the transition there. That's a lot better. So it's me, it's the duck, and we're doing a little bit more of, you know the game. You've seen it. It's the Plan B Terraform. And I tell you, I really do like this game. I think it's got major potential for the long run. I think it's really, really great. My ideas on Astro Colony are in. Personally, I think Astro Colony needs a little bit of an incubation period of another year or 2 years, especially maybe for optimization. I think it'll be there. But out of the games that I played this year with Forever Sky, Planet Crafter, and Satisfactory, I like all those games way more than I like it. And I think Astro Colony is good, and I'm sure that I'll come back to it. I know it's not going to be, that's it. I'm done. I don't want to ever play it again. But I just think it's going to be a little time before I head back. So we're going to play some other games like Plan B Terraform. I'm going to play this. It is the 7th year. Yes, the 7th year, guys, of No Man's Sky. So look at that. I mean, it's craziness how far they've actually came as a studio. Just something else, when you think about it. Like, wowza. 7 flippin' years. And so I think that I might jump into a little bit more of that. I would like to. We'll see like what happens and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of the whole gist. My week, kind of a rough week. I was trying to get a car. I didn't get it. I didn't get the car, and so it sucks. But that's just the way things happen sometimes, you know what I mean? Let's bring down the music just a little bit at the halfway mark. It doesn't need to be so high pitched. There we go. It's a little too low. A little too low. Right about there. Let's see. I gotta get this music to play, and we'll see if it... Where's that out? Yeah, that's a good level. Okay, let's jump into this. Let's continue. Really like this game. Think he's updated a few different things of it, and I really do like it. It's such an awesome game where you can, of course, terraform the entire thing, and coming from that indie developer, which me and him did talk. I said about some things that I wanted him to work on, which is some of the optimization. He is somebody I actually did talk to, and it's pretty cool. And I like it. It's got a really good gist of the game. They're pulling in the right direction, so sometimes I think the best idea is to just restart your game and kind of go from that process. But what we've got so far is we're trying to get enough of these filled up, and oxygen is kind of the primary thing that we're moving to. So if you come on over here, you can see mechanical parts, aluminum bar. Last time we were working on aluminum bars and getting it. And Plan B Terraform is the game. So if you want to check it out, that is what you're looking for. So first off, I want to get this going. We'll get these all clicking and clacking. And let me see if am I not having much sound in the game? I think it's because my other sound is a little too loud. So let me see if I can bring that down just a little bit. There. I've got a little bit of sound. Every time I start like a new game, I kind of need to readjust like the sound. There we go. That looks like a better level. Okay. So that one is good. So we're working on basically getting those aluminum right here. We've got it pretty well stacked on the aluminum bar. And now I need to get that to this baby right here. So what I found out is that you want to kind of separate these things out. And it makes it a little bit easier when you do that. Now when you're starting off like this, it makes it kind of difficult because, of course, like, what are you going to do? How's it going to drop it in? So what I do is each time I kind of remodel it. So this first time, of course, I need aluminum bars because it needs oxygen. Oops, sorry. It needs oxygen here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the oxygen right here. And then the oxygen, of course, to make that needs the aluminum bar. And so all I need to do is either track this up there and build it or build it down here. One of the two. But one of them has to happen. So the mechanical bars, we should have a ton right here. And all we got to do is switch over, hit that little assembly plant right there, say, hey, we need an atmospheric one. And then I just need to somehow get a drop off right here, preferably of that wonderful aluminum bar. And so let's reconnect the road here. It's going to be our major structure. Major structure. Let's move it all the way here. And we'll have those come in right about there. Actually, should I undercut it? I wonder if I should go high. I don't really know where that city is going to come into play. This is a straight road. I like straight roads a lot better. Let's see here. Let's go right about there. And then down into it. preferably at that angle. I wonder why I can't just go straight down. Can I hold Alt? No. That doesn't really change it much. It's just going to be kind of a squiggly road, I guess. Let's see here. Let's see if I can hit it from the angle. The road, I do remember, you didn't have much control over it. Yeah, that's perfect. Right there. Okay. And then I want it to basically drop off right here. So I need to pick up here. Let's grab it, tell it, okay, right here, need it to pick up, and I need it to drop off then right here, preferably. And we'll give it about 13 trucks, kind of what we have right now. So that should, this is doing overboard work, you know, with the concrete. Really don't need that much concrete. I should kind of cut down on that. And I think that's what I'm going to do right away because it's going to switch. And I want to save a little bit of my concrete. So let's put this down to nothing, actually. Let's see here. Oofty mama. Remove all transport lines. So I removed that one. And then it should just be this one now. I'll switch the trucks over here and get that rocking. Let's see here. I've got to switch off my wonderful friends list. As you know how it is. People always are messaging you at the great wrong time. But I never put it to like do not disturb, but I'm going to do that when I stream. Because if you don't, you constantly get that sound like ba-dum, ba-dum. And it's like, what is that? What's going on? Okay, so we've got a few trucks coming now to build that. Nice little fleet here. These guys are working nice and pretty good. And then again, I'm gonna see if I can turn my sound just down just a tiny bit. And then up it a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. So this is my whole idea is to kind of cater this in here, and it's getting pretty maximized now with what they're able to make, which is good. Kind of each one is doing a little bit here. Over here you can see we've really started to stack up, and the thing that we're making a ton of is these, and I'm going to stop these now because we're close to the next depot. I'm not foreseeing that we're going to need much more here. The one thing I want to look at now is like, where do I need to cut these out? So I can cut these out all right here in this section, and then I can further them here. And then boom, I'll hit another few right there. And then you're just kind of moving the thing back. I wish there was more of an automated look to it, but right now, this is kind of the best that we've got. And you can see how many of those we have going. So you kind of go back through this and just keep clicking. It's a little bit redundant, but I do like it. It's just, I wish there was a better system. There isn't yet, but eventually I'm sure that he'll kind of put back in some things. I should, after this, tell them that I like some of the nice changes here. That looks pretty good. And that's not going to be far enough that it does anything. Those are at least doing good. These are still having resources, and we're really stacked over here, which is great. But that one is sufficient, and you can see that this is really maxed. And then this guy should be making me these. That's the primary thing. That's what I need. Let's up the trucks now to about 60 trucks. Oh, what the heck? Let's go full bore. We'll go 80. We'll give it 80. And then let's just kind of check this out. We got a long ways to go before it uses up those. So I think I'm holding off on that. Let's let it stack up for a little bit. Let's let them get their wares macked. And they're feeling pretty good over here, it looks like. So that's a good roll. Got one rocking right now. I'm going to grab that. I'm just going to knock another one right on there. And preferably, I'm going to need that one to be here. And then this one can go then there. So I can do two of those. And now I've got these. And this atmospheric extractors, you're going to need enormous amounts of them. because to get this thing terraformed at that level, it's just crazy. So let's kind of look at a little bit of our distance. You can see that in the bottom corner or bottom mid sections, there's today lowest and highest temperature. So it's like 44 is the, 45 is like the height, and negative 48. That's just crazy to me. That's oh no, I'm sorry, negative 46 Fahrenheit, negative 48 is the lowest. So that's just, it's not good at all. We need to really raise that temperature up on the whole thing. And once we start to warm this up, it's going to melt kind of all the different areas, these caps. You can see them right now, like these ice spots. It's going to melt all of this. It's really phenomenal. It comes together. And I won't give much more than that. But yeah, it's a really good game. It really is. So let's continue working on this area, kind of getting this whole line situated. I like this approach. So I kind of like from the outside in pull it. Some other people don't like that approach. I don't know which way is really better yet. I have not decided. I don't think people can really agree to, but somebody should do that video and just see which one is a faster way. I like this approach because I feel like it amasses the most, and you can see that they're constantly being able to pull from the sides. Also, they're pulling from this area. So it's a good design. And then now you can start to see though, I keep pulling back on these, and I should maybe have kept one of these going. I could just pop one back on if I feel like I need it. The problem with these ones is they only do one at a time, so it kind of sucks a little bit. But with this factor right here, I can just say, okay, hey, I want you to do me depots, and the other guy, I suppose I can do one more here and just say, hey, I want you to do extractors. At least we're still doing one-on-one here. These ones I can go back on. And there appears to be one more that can go there. And then these still pulling, and then that one. This is kind of the first design here that we went with. Push in there, and that's pretty good. So let's see what we've got. So atmospheric reactors, we've now been able to get, it looks like 15 of them, which is a pretty good number. Kind of like that. 15 of these guys. And so where do we kind of want to situate this? We need to bring oxygen to this place, and I think maybe what I'll do here is I'll just start the oxygen run maybe right here. Trying to see what I can do, because it's going to take up that whole entire area, the oxygen. It's that intensive. I kind of want it to go off of like the side here. There we go. Get one straight line there. And then with this, I'll do the depots. And it's just for right now. Eventually, we're going to be able to have much better drones. But this is what we've got right now. So now that is maximizing. And then I think right from the middle is where I'll take. So right here, I'm going to take. And I want to drop off. Where should I do that? That's a good question. We got to wrap the road around. It's okay. So let's come on up. For now, trying to use up this stuff right here. I don't think we're getting any, right? No. They've just been going off of that concrete for that long. It's really not taking too much right now. Wowza. Takes a while. I don't want to waste it though. So from this spot right here, I'm going to just take from the middle. And I'm going to pop it on over here. And tell them I want to drop off oxygen. I might just do dualies here just so it can really get in there. I can just 3-pop it. Let's just add more trucks. We need more. Let's do 20. Whatever. Kind of seem just pulling from each different area, and hopefully it'll pull somewhat to the middle, because that's where we're taking. That's my whole idea. What I'd like to do is just do another row, and what I'll do is once I have the better ones, you'd situate these kind of in the middle and sandwich them, so they jump over this and you just kind of stack it like a sandwich. And we'll change all of this later on, but for right now, that's kind of what we're looking at. It's what we're looking at for right now. But, you know, stay tuned. There's changes abrupt. Okay. So back here, continuing our onslaught, this is just fully maxed. We're adding in a little bit more of those. And these guys, they're rocking out. I forget what we did last time, but I think it was... I want to say I went around it like that, and then I was able to promote it. I think I wrapped around it, and then it was kind of like a snake. So I kind of went this way, and then this way, and then this way, when you only have the one drone. But I had a lot of things worked out because I was like thinking we were going to be stuck with that. I didn't know you could upgrade that much. We're very close now. We need to hit 100, and now once we're getting this dropped off, we should get there quite quickly, I think. Technically could put another one right there. Oh, it doesn't like it. Eventually it might. I don't know. Come on. Feed the people. And that one does not like it. I'm gonna redo that whole thing eventually anyway, so it will come to the passage. Alright, so onto this section, we're gonna move that out. We're gonna click this area. Continue getting rid of things that we don't need. We're getting, I think, to the end of what we're gonna need of that. Those depots. Look at these. These are finally maximizing. You can see that it's now pretty much stacked tight, which is kind of what I wanted. I wanted a good supply of those to really shrink that whole entire area down. Okay. Let's come back over here and look at it. So far it's kind of slow. We are gaining people. It's gained 18. Wow, so only 8 people in that whole time? Wowza. Look at these guys. They're really stacking too. I suppose we can make a little bit more, can't we? Let's get our rolls going here a little bit. Actually, I shouldn't do that. Right there, I should take that out. Should always keep a spot for these to continue kind of out. There, that adds a little bit more to that wear. And then if we can work around this one, suppose a good idea is maybe to shoot around it. That will bring us right around, and then we can just keep situating here. We'll run this puppy dry. I don't like to really leave anything if I don't have to. I want to annihilate the entire resource deposit. And that should be more than enough of that resource. Hopefully it will continue to pull from that direction. So they're not doing too much right now. They've kind of pulled from one side here, but I'm maximizing this and then it should go the other direction. All right. We're at 25, and I wonder how I can further this up. Can I not move this here? No, it will not take it. So, to figure out a way to get oxygen around it. Okay. Let me just... wonder if you completely encase this thing, what happens? Try to take the oxygen like around it like this. Well, will the the thing go around it, or let's see what happens. Oh, come on. Now when I need depots, you won't make them fast enough. Okay, there it is. One more. Okay, I guess I'll get rid of a few depots. Oh, I hate to waste stuff. No, I'm not going to waste it. I'm frugal. I'm frugal when it comes to resourcing. Just give me 2 more real quickly here. Come on. Come on! We're almost there. Still hasn't used all that. It's nuts. I should just drop it off. I should have done this a little bit differently. I didn't want to waste any of the concrete though. You know what? Doing it this way is so counterproductive. But if I cut that out, I wonder how long it lasts once they start to increase their population. It usually went down pretty fast. I've wrapped my colony in oxygen. It's like a present. I'm just wrapping it. Just wrapping it up. All right, one more. This is not what I primarily wanted to do. I shouldn't have done this much concrete, but I thought to myself, oh, they'll use it up. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going to waste all that, because you think about it, 27, 28, that's some good amount. I think they're pretty much maxed here, though, which is good. I always want them to be maxed. Let's see here. Yeah, continue your wares. Oh, actually, you know what? No. I think I only need 1 more here. Oh my gosh, now it's got a thing there. Let me go like this, and let me go like that. Let me go with oxygen. Okay, so now oxygen's going in 2 spots. So it should shoot to 100 quite quickly, and then we can remodify that. Let's come on back here. Really maximizing this area now. Because we're going to upgrade all of this stuff eventually. We just won't need one whole entire line. And then I'm going to start looking at other areas here that I can resource. So this is a nice, good concrete one. This one, wow, you can see that we actually worked on that before. I didn't even know this was up here. Okay. We'll just continue to work around that one. Yeah, I suppose maybe it does make more sense to just continue always building these. And you can upgrade them later. It's a really relaxing game, isn't it? Switch to a little bit better music, though. I'm gonna go with some cyberpunk here. Let's see what this is like. What do you guys think? Good volume? Good volume. All right. So our area is starting to grow pretty good now, up to 52. Okay. And then our temperatures, I mean, our warmest temperature, I think... Let's see, where is our warmest? I think that's pretty much it right there. Right here. Right there. That's our warmest spot. Which is funny, it's kind of next to that area. Interesting. So this is going to be our warmest area. This is a huge planet, isn't it? Wowza. It's just so crazy having your own planet that you get to tell people. You're like, yeah, I've got my own planet. All right, so this is filling up 61. We're pushing in this one really good. Just use up the concrete. I'm never going to build it that way again. I'm just going to have one drop off. But I guess you play and you learn, don't you? You play and you learn. All right, our storage facilities here are doing quite well. We have enough branched off to sink a ship. Go branching it this way too. Keeping that one midsection going. These guys, wow, these are totally stacked. I don't even know what to do. 69, all right. We're almost there. Let's get rid of this one. Keep moving these things back. These guys are totally molied. I wish these guys would pull more from that. That's the only problem I have, is that they don't function as well. They do better, I feel like, later on. Some guy was just doing a line of it, but I don't know if that's more efficient or not, versus you just suck completely around it and then you just eat it on the way in. I should try the other spot. I could definitely do that right now. Let's just find out. Let's just see. So the way he had it set up, which I thought was cool, let's just get rid of all this. So he went from like a straight on view, so he essentially wants to supply this group. And he just did it where he just did 2 on 2. Or 1, I guess. He just essentially did 1. So let's just do iron ore. Iron ore. Like this. And he went right into the crater. I think like just like that. And then he built around it. So he said it's going to pull out that direction. Basically like a starting point, you know, and then it's just pulling it that way. Let's just see how efficient that is versus around. And if that works, then maybe we'll start to move that to each different area. I still like kind of my lollipop. You know, you look from the outside till you suck in. But I don't know. We'll see which one works better. See, I feel like it still does the same thing. See, they're not moving this here. I don't essentially think that's working, because this one should be pulling it there, and they're not doing it. Gosh, these drones are stupid. I need to talk to them. I need to talk to them and have a real talk and say, drones, you need to listen. You need to get things together. Okay, so we've reached 350, which is wonderful, and now we're getting this depot too. Thank goodness. These ones are going to do aluminum bar and polymer. And the polymer, what do we get from that from? I think that's going to be made, I'm guessing, in the assembly. So let's just see what we got here. Atmospheric ones. Take 1 off on that one. Actually, you know what? I need this one. I just need... it doesn't do polymer. Okay, I thought it did. So that doesn't do polymer. The factory must do it. Okay, so polymer is going to be carbon. Oh, okay, I get you. So carbon will probably be this back line, maybe, because these produce carbon. Oh, I see what it is. So I need the carbon now. Let's just cut that one off there. So those are now maximizing the carbon. And then from that, we need the factory, which is preferably right here. These are then going to make the polymer. Ah, okay. So let's just do these 4. Still got these guys. And then off of that polymer, there you go. And then the assemblers. I just want them making these depots. I want to get everything upgraded. Let's see what I could do here. Kind of like sort of increase this a little bit. Okay. So that mega in fashion. And then of course we'll continue like working on these because we're gonna need way more of them. There we go. We're gonna run out. Oh, it doesn't look like we're gonna run out. We're gonna be fine. Oh, shoot. No, no, no. No, no, no. There we go. And then these will all be replaced. So I'm going to do no more of these ones now. Getting rid of them. So done, 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 and done. And then these extractors will keep those going. And hopefully we'll be able to cut down. And I'm just going to continue kind of working on these other sections. So this one here, we can probably use up the gist of this stuff. Just have it going, you know what I'm saying? Have it going where it's needed. Okay, that's all of them right there. All right. We didn't even have enough. And from this, these should be building, but all these need aluminum bar. Oh, okay. So I can just have that drop off some here. This truck is pulling from there, so I need to have one more spot here. I need something dropping it off. These guys, they don't need any more here. I think this is good for now. How many of those trucks do we have? 55? Okay. So let's just stop this guy here. We're just gonna stop those. Let those burn down for a little while. And here I'm now gonna drop that off. And then from this section, I then will collect those trucks and I'm just gonna say, hey, give me all of the wonderful amount that you've got here. Please drop off aluminum bar. And let's go with a good stack. Let's get this really rocking. 80. That'll put us in a good spectrum. Perfect. Okay. So then from this point, I do need a few more of those things. Okay. I don't think this is working. I don't really like that anyway. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't like that design. Nope. All right, now in this spot, I want to then put this here. So of course we're going to be doing the aluminum bar. Preferably aluminum bar there. Should help both of those. And I just need to make lots of these. I have lots of replacements to do here. That should be enough. If I get, let's just max these trucks out. One full swoop. Let's get these just popping. Right, well, what can we do with the power of the trucks? Power of the trucks, baby. But it is pulling them in though, so that's good. I don't know why this isn't pulling. Should be pulling in that direction. Okay, there it is. Now it's kind of pulling them there. I feel like it doesn't work as good as I want though. But we're gonna use quite a bit less of these, so that's gonna be a major thing. Don't need to use as many. Now the trucks should be coming. There they are. Look at that fleet. That is what you call an insane fleet. And then for the time being, we've kind of got this whole section that's not working. I'd preferably like to still connect these so that they're connected, and then keep working off of these. Just want to see which are not working anymore. You're not working. Not working. These are just totally maxed. Hopefully it really speeds up production. That's what we're going for. All right, so the trucks are almost here. Thank goodness. Yeah, these are getting stacked up. They should be really pulling this direction. I guess they are in a way. Man, is that slow. Okay, here's the first truck. Yes. Oh, depots too. I need you. Oh my gosh, there we go. And then let's just kind of look at what we had going on here. So it needs reinforced concrete now, which is like the major thing, which is nothing that we have here. So there makes no sense in doing that. So we're just going to get rid of these. I was hoping that I'm not gonna have to waste them, but I guess I am gonna have to waste. Oh goodness, could have I made the reinforced concrete? I bet I could have. Good day. Well, we'll probably make it in a different area, but... So let's go right here. I'm just gonna put the normal ones here for now. Preferably, what are we gonna do here for the drop-off point? Let's just start over. Start over on this whole thing. So I'm gonna get rid of this oxygen. I'm wasting a lot of resources, I know. What am I doing? What's wrong with me? But I want to rebuild this. So I want to get rid of this section here fully. Preferably getting rid of that. And then just doing a full line here. I'm going to get rid of these buildings. And I want one straight full line of these so that I can just drop stuff off. So first off, right here, this depot preferably, let's see here. What can I do? I can drop off that one. I want that to drop off oxygen. Let's come here, and then I'm just gonna do the road there. And then this is my drop-off points, okay. So right there, I need you to bring in oxygen. So oxygen preferably the closest source, which is right here. Let's grab that there. I want you to drop off there. Oxygen, give me like, I don't know, 10 of those. And then we need reinforced concrete. Now we've got massive amounts of concrete right here. So preferably it shouldn't be that hard. We just come on over. I'm guessing assembly is what's gonna make the reinforced concrete. No, it's another factory, okay. So another factory makes it. So this is reinforced concrete. It's preferably 3 of these. And we've ran out of factories, really? Okay. It's been a while since we've done that. Let's see here. Let's build another one of these, and I want you to build me factories, please. Oh, you can't do it here. You need mechanical. What I need is one here, and I need this to build me factories. And the oxygen, what we got for oxygen right now? 72. Okay, take a break for now. 72. What do we got for vehicles? 22 more of them, so we can keep that going. We're amassing that now. Our oxygen intake is doing okay. We are probably going to lose some people here unless we can get that reinforced concrete going. So here it is. It needs concrete and steel bar. So I need to find steel bar now. You know what I'm gonna do? Instead of building the factory here, I think I'm gonna, from this spot right here, I'm gonna say, hey, bring the concrete over to preferably here. I think this might be the spot. Where do I want the line to be? Maybe there. I'll say in this spot, I'm like, okay, drop off your concrete. And then this spot, concrete. Okay. Send them a few trucks, preferably 12. So that 12 trucks is going to go here. And then I need these wonderful steel bars to be on the side of it, preferably. Kind of just right in here. And then we'll just maybe make the factory right here, per se. Reinforced concrete. And then on this side, we'll get that going in there. And then this guy, I need you to start dropping off stuff. I don't know how long it takes to make concrete. Oh, wow. It's going to take a little while to make this reinforced. I see why you need 2. Because it's going to continue to need a lot. What should I do here? Yeah, I think I need the doubles. Doubles are definitely needed. Let's put this guy actually over here. Preferably. There. 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 Okay, so there's the factories. This one will drop off. We'll say here you drop off. This one, I need concrete. And then I'm gonna need bars here. So does that reach? Oh, that does reach. Okay. So this one then needs just the bars. And that should be all it needs. Good. Okay. So that one now needs more trucks to it. Let's do 20. I'm just kind of going back and forth like crazy here. Okay, so this is good. These are pretty well maxed. I don't even think we need that many trucks. These guys are pretty good. They're about to get stuck here. I was thinking that that was enough trucks to really somersault us in here. Okay. Now on this place over here, this is now going to need concrete because we ran out of stuff here. You got to be pretty quick, it looks like. So here I'm just going to put, I need concrete and the drop off point. Okay. I wonder why I kept those trucks going. Now I know why. So let's see here. I can pick up concrete here and drop it off there. And let's just do 10. And then we can kind of start to pull from this group. Because we have 139 here. I thought these guys would have been stacked by now, but these two little plants are actually doing quite a bit, which is crazy. All right, so then over here, this is the portion that we need. I need this now to drop me off the reinforced concrete. Let's do a duel. Reinforced concrete. Where is that? There it is. Okay. So now it's pulling from there. I don't even like that look though. Unless let's see here, I can put it there. Reinforced concrete, and then there. That should pull all of them. And there. Okay, perfect. So that should fill the whole area. Essentially got that as our midsection. And then from this spot, maybe right here, we'll grab that one truck line. Yeah, I guess we do need more trucks. Who would have thought? Till we get to our wonderful next area. Let's get a few more of the trucks going. This is getting pretty close to stacked, so I think we can pull back a little bit here. Yeah, let's go back down to like 100. I think they're pretty close to. Let's go 80. I think they're pretty close to hitting even there. Got that pretty well stacked. And now over here, what am I needing to bring here? Well, they got both. Now they got concrete. This guy, I need you to put there. And that should be filling, so maybe it's a few more on here. Let's do 40. Let's get that filled. Okay. So now from this spot right here, I need to just a middle section. So from that middle section, this is what I'll grab next. Actually, no, we need concrete. These guys need concrete. They've got massive amounts of oxygen. They just need concrete. Let's go up to 30. Yes, give me concrete. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go to 40. And is this about even? Almost. It's crazy when you're that long of a distance with those guys. Even when you're doing 100. I mean, it's kind of a long ways from it. Wowza. So how's everybody's night going? You guys feeling wonderful? Our depots are moving up though, so that's great news. And now we kind of need to start to reorganize this section because we don't need as many. What I need is I can have kind of way less here of an operation. So let's kind of break down this whole section. Everything that's not being used. Just kind of see what we need to get going here. So this one here is going to do, of course, the ore, which is there. That one. That one. That one. Okay, so that one reconnects it. And that connects it there. So I took care of all of those by just doing that. Then if I want to further do another line here, because I'm sure we're going to need ore. It's the most abundant thing ever. Jesus. Are all those not working? Really? Oh my god. These guys are all just running out. This is our rebuild phase here. Rebuild phase in Wonderful Land. So in this section, I kind of just need just a hands me amount. Let's let that run dry. And we'll continue to work on these sections. That one right there is kind of a section. This one will connect to all of those. Almost. And then that connects there. That should do the whole area. Wowza, that is so efficient compared to what we were doing before. Okay, let's see how we're doing on concrete now. Alright, so now they're dropping off boatloads amounts. And then these drop-off points, can we upgrade them without ruining this? Yes! Oh, we can upgrade them. That's perfect. So they can help us out with doubling that area. And then we should be moving into reinforced concrete. Now it's moved into reinforced concrete. So again, it's wasted my amount here. And now doesn't need that. Now it needs the reinforced concrete. So let's switch here. A spot right here, I'm thinking. I grab that. I'm gonna say, hey, I want you to drop me off. Not there. Preferably there until we can get that worked out. And then from this section, I'll add one of these guys. He's gonna do reinforced concrete. And preferably let's get another, I don't know, 40 trucks going on that. We'll maximize that. It's not using concrete right now. It's funny that it needs, I'm sure if I take it away, it'll need it. That's how it is. All right, so this has got a good stack going. And let's start working on our next area here. So this guy, he can use our cheap ones here for now. And there's that. And then concrete can, technically, I can pull from this area as well and get those factories working. So let's just do concrete, 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 okay. And then that section, I want you to do concrete, 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 all right. And if I build another one there, what the heck? Then this subsection may actually just do one whole full one right here. Preferably with like another iron deposit here. Just kind of one up there. Alright, so let's work on what we've got here. Trying to run this drain dry. See how long it takes for me to run out of all of that. These guys are all working, and then these should be able to hit there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they should. Those are all hitting that spot, okay. But technically, you can build kind of one in, and now it'll go two for... I just want to see if I can get rid of those, and then I'll rebuild all the depots once they're empty. I don't want to waste any of that stuff. Okay, coming back on over here. These guys are making our wonderful depots. And we've got maximum of that. So oxygen now. Remove here. And concrete, we're gonna... Oh, no. Keep that up. Is this our concrete? Let's go back on the concrete. Let's end that. Because it's not requesting any of that. So I'll keep that there just in case it goes back to it. Tries to be mean. I could see it doing something like that. Then we'll use up kind of the remaining of that. There. Preferably, I want to do more of a line of those. We got working here. Factories and assemblies. You have 30. Okay, so factories you still need more of. I think that's enough vehicles. 71 seems like a really high number. I'm gonna knock out those. This guy, you know, I would always say that we always need probably more assembly, but what are we at for assemblies? 32. So maybe at 50 we'll stop. Just trying to see. Is starting to kind of, but still not. Man, there's a lot of resources there. Really is a lot. I'm gonna move this guy to here. Actually, I don't think that would help. Let's get rid of those. Okay, so we're about to here. That's crazy. It's taking that much. Okay, so we've got that functioning, and then our next procedure is to hit 350, and I'm sure we're going to be able to do it. We're doing reinforced and concrete. These high-tech parts, that's the aluminum bar and the polymer. Aluminum bar and polymer. We have tons of this polymer, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue building these. So I'm guessing there's going to be a massive amount of that. Really get these stacking. And then for these ones, they can just use the cheap ones. Really maximize that area. Okay. So then I'd like to further enhance this area and start to make some of the high-tech parts is the major one that I want to do. I'm thinking, what should I do here? That is a good question. So I think another assembly here, but that assembly then will... Oh, she's not an assembly. It must be a factory then for them. That's where it makes the high-tech. So that's 2 of the aluminums. So I'll put this guy here. I'll put 1 of the tool right here. That one takes the high-tech part, and then I'll put then the second one there, and then this one there. Okay, that worked out really good. I don't know how many of those we're gonna really need, but I'm sure it'll probably be a lot, so I'll do duels just like that. Okay, that's good. A straight line system, I think, is working out pretty proficient. This, I don't like this, so I want to rebuild this. Once this runs dry, we're gonna redo that whole entire system and start over. It's gonna probably be quite a while before it runs dry. I might actually just kind of try to speed up the process here by eliminating these guys. Anything that I don't need here. This guy's got product. Let's see here. Grab that and get that out of there. There we go. Okay. Now I could take from them and give me another one there. Take care of my guys there. Get that product off. There it is. Okay, so now it's emptied. And then, yeah, let's clear the docks. Redo this whole iron system, kind of with those second depots. This major one, because of its importance. So you kind of build stuff up, you knock stuff down. We did that in Planet Crafter, and so it's a lot like that in this game as well. Wow, look at that. Look at that. This one right here. What is it not pulling? Oh, I know what it's not. It's not pulling those. Yep, it needs those on both of those sides for it to enable to do it. And then this one should be able to pull from these. Just in case. No, it doesn't need that. Can do it right there. Okay, there we go. Now we've got massive reinforced concrete. And we are starting to get stuck here. We don't need anything more, it looks like. Now, let's do a third system, just in case. What does that put us at? Right there. Okay, so there's 3, just in case we needed something. A little bit of an extra room or a bump. I don't totally like that design. It's not as efficient as this system. I really like this. This, to me, seems really nice. I'm gonna continue doing that, though. Okay, so now we need to increase the temperature by 1 degree, guys. We need to build a greenhouse generator. This is gonna be awesome. I love this. Okay, so we're gonna build this here. Let's at least get this whole design going. This one's huge, because we have just so much stuff right here. There we go. I like it how we're so much more efficient now. That's pulling from all those, and those are fully maximizing. And those parts I'm sure we're gonna need sometime real soon. So far though, the carbon, while it is starting to get eliminated here, there's areas like this that it's doing well, and it's only really being pulled out because we have so much going into the high-tech parts. So now, our next system is basically to build this SF6 and a greenhouse. The greenhouse, believe it or not, that's the mechanical parts and the high-tech parts. And we've got tons of these parts. One thing we could do is we could stockpile this a little bit better. Kind of start to add a little bit more construction there. Let's just see what we have, because this is my line that I'd like to do. I don't think I'm going to change. I'm not going to change this spot. I like the way that this is set up, where we've got these going down the middle section. We've got these coming in there. But we could definitely turn that more into mechanical parts, that's for certain. Essentially, we do need a little bit of these. So this line, we technically want that to continue through here. And then what is this producing? This is actually reinforced concrete. I don't need that there. What I want to do is I want to continue on that line. These guys are doing a straight line there of steel. And then use up this product, preferably fast. It's to help it out, I guess. There we go. That's gonna help things out. And it's starting to cut down the wares. It's crazy how much we had built up. Alright, so this is going somewhat efficiently. They have a lot of concrete here. Let's maximize those wares. Alright, back up to my new system here. These have an abundance of wonderful concrete. This is great. So the center one here, I think I'll do. Concrete. Concrete. And there. Now that's pulling it. We have a max route, and if we have to pick it up, we've got this spot right there. Okay, so let's move on and see how this is going. So oxygen supply as well. I'm going to continue to increase this. Each one is kind of getting a piece of the pie. And then I wanted to do this a while ago. I wanted to build a line of those. And I still think that is majorly important. So I'm going to build another factory here. And I'm going to say, hey, I need me some more supply centers. Okay. And the extractors are at 195. Okay, we're gonna slow off on those. Think that those might be good. If they're not, well, we can always make more quite quickly. I am shocked by how long it's taking to actually use this up. So this is a really good core here. Really good. And the carbon is quite used up, so that is something. It's kind of shocking to me how much that's been used. What do we have for atmospheric? Oh, we have 72. Oh my gosh. I think we'll go to... preferably I want the town to go the other direction. But yeah, right about there. I'll give it a little bit of space on that. And then what I want to do is, like, again, I want these supply centers to go through. So let's just see here. Supply center. Oh, it needs concrete. Okay. So that needs to come down here. I need to build the factory right there. Oh, the assembler, sorry. Build that guy right there. Keep building them. And I want a whole line here. Oops, wrong spot. Over here. I want a whole line so it's kind of just pushing to the left completely. I don't want it kind of coming across here. I don't like that. Let's come back over here. Oh, I'll help it out a little bit. Let's get this going real quick here. Preferably each section I can have something like different or whatever. I want it to go this direction. I don't want to get behind it here though. Maybe, yeah, break these off and then continue like the line out here. There. And now it's building there. I kind of want just a straight line. I like that. So that's what I want. I just want a straight line. That should be fine. There. That's what I wanted. Okay. And then I kind of want it to come down the other direction too. Got 4 more going here. And just to the road here. And then hopefully it goes this direction into the mountains. I don't know if it's going to go over that road or not. I'm not certain how this works yet. Not certain yet. I'm getting better and better at this game. I did play from the beginning when it first came out. I was so pumped. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's switch over to a little bit other music, huh? Let's go with a little bit of Frenzy. I always like Versus music. He's always had like amazing talent. I feel like. Let's see what he's got here. Okay, there we are. Okay, so that is working good. Our city, everything is 100%. We're almost to 1,000, so that's great. We've got this direction going great, and then we were building these parts, and now the kind of next thing that we need to build of our assembly here. Let's get our assembly plant going here. That builds this. Okay, so we need to somehow get the mechanical parts over here. We've kind of been building them up, our supply chain here, for quite some time. So there's quite a bit in this region. And then all I need to do is take that group here or take this group here. One of the two. So I think we'll just do a nice little road right from this section that'll kind of come in here. And then from this spot, and I'll start that production, I think, right here. That's just nice. Okay. So from this spot, I'm just going to grab that. I'm going to bring that over here. I'm going to tell it, hey, I need mechanical parts, buddy. And we're going to switch this and that one, preferably with like there, because I want this sandwiched. So that is going to bring me the mechanical part. We have the high quality part here, and then this in the middle, that should build us the greenhouse. So it's preferably how it should work. So let's up these trucks. Let's get a nice, good roll going right away. I want to just maximize that thing. 60 should really put us well. Should have more than enough to go on here. We can do 2 of them. Wow, the trucks are like right here, so that's nice. So I've got that system working. Each different line. Is there traffic problems at all? It looks like it's okay. All right, making the reinforced concrete seems pretty good. And then how is our city doing over here? So the demand is great. We're almost at 1,000 people. Okay, we just passed 1,000. All right. Nice job, guys. This is great. And then I'll maybe switch these eventually. What's funny is that the oxygen, we're needing to up that production quickly. Okay, so let's up that. These trucks pretty good here. Can use them for oxygen, I think. I don't know how many of these greenhouses we're gonna need. So that looks good. This one, it's crazy. We're still doing 80 trucks. Believe it or not, that's starting to have it. Now I have 100 of these, so it's pretty good. And this is a full stack here. Could do is these ones here I need to make. So if I really wanted to mass produce this, which eventually I was thinking about doing, yeah, I might as well do that now once they use up these. Let's put that one there. I'm gonna grab the aluminum bar, that one, that one, that one, that one. And that's gonna really pull from that. That should be okay, because these are almost maxed anyway. But at least it'll keep us really maximized with our production when we pull from it. So this area is going well, and then we should... we are out of trucks fully? We are out of trucks fully. I don't know how far off the train is. Let me see here. I guess I could do a little bit more, just in case. We're still doing about 60 frames. That's the one bad thing I had about the trucks. Look at this thing. It's not pulling from any of these areas. What in the world? It's crazy that. So it's just gonna let that sit, I think. That is unreal. See, that's what I hate about that. It's basically, it's saying, oh, I'm giving up. I'm not going to take from my spot, even though we definitely need them. I don't know why this game is doing that. Because these ones right here, I guess technically they don't need it. This is kind of stacked there. I don't like it that they're not using those. Okay, well, I'll pull from over here. And we'll drop it off preferably here, and we're going to be dropping off the iron ore. I don't want to waste any of it. I know, I'm being a little bit frugal here. Does it really matter? Yeah, you know what? I don't think it matters. What the heck? I won't be that anal about it. see if I can get it to work here. Maybe I'll just cut down on a few of these areas. Let's see here. And then maybe if I pull this one here. Okay, that one worked. That one worked. Okay. There. I think that worked. Okay, now it's pulling it. Yeah, sometimes you might have to reset it like that. And then it'll start. Now it's working. Okay. I'm gonna redo these ones. Right to about there. Yeah, it's just resetting it. Now it's pulling. Okay. I feel better about it now. I was like, I don't want to leave all these high stacks there. That would suck. You know what I'm saying? Okay. One is going quite well. These were doing all of those. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we really used up all of that really quickly. So let's reset this thing. These are all empties. And then from this spot, I just grab, I'm just gonna get everything. Everything I can. We'll just use up this area real quickly. Right. I like how it doesn't use up all of the resource. It can kind of use it in conjunction. Those all cranking back on. There we go. It's funny how just that one line can really re-engage it. And then from this side, I'll also put these here. And how do I get around that one? Let's see here. Maybe if I go there. So we'll say sulfur. And then, I don't know, here, I'll go there, I'll go there, I'll go there. That should grab it all. Okay, there we go. So now it's at least filling it a little bit better. You should be pulling from that section. There. Oh, that one right there I must have missed. Okay. So that's about... This one's about to end, though. So that's what's kind of freaky, is that hopefully I've got enough made up here. This is what I mean by having, like, dual wares, because if you don't, that could be kind of problematic. So I'm going to dual that one up just in case we have a maximum supply of it. I'll dual this one up as well. That's giving us a lot more to deal with, so at least there's a good pile up. And then this thing has stopped again. Are you flipping kidding me? Why does that keep stopping? Well, I just don't know. Well, I guess it's gonna go. It's gonna go so we can start this new line. I'm not gonna pull from these because I think they're still pulling from those regions. But I am gonna annihilate this line here. Preferably, I wanted it to take from there. I guess we'll take from this. I don't know why it stopped like that. It was doing so good. They were just partially filled, but still, the essence made me a little bit sad. So this entire line is pulling from there. So I need to do that one there, there, there. Fill that one up, and that. And then I just want one connection, preferably on here. Let's see what we can do here. There. Can we do the whole thing? Can we do the whole thing? Let's try it. Oh my gosh. We're crazy with power now. This isn't really efficient, let's be honest. There is that all done. Oh my gosh. And we're out. Okay. So we're out. All right. Now, what I want to do is use as minimal as possible, hopefully here. So there's that one. There's that guy. And let's see if it works this time. Hoping it works. Actually, you know what? No. That one goes there. That one goes there. These new ones, we'll see how good those do in comparison. Two on two. Okay. That one. And then we do need to find like a new one here. Okay. Hopefully it's pulling in the right direction. We'll see what it does on these back. If it doesn't, if it won't do it, then maybe I can move the whole line. Feel like it's working though. Seems like it's going the right direction. Let's add one more in this area. Okay, so that is efficient. This one down here is somewhat efficient. It's kind of doing around the rosy over there. Let's move on further down here and see what we've got. So we need the high-tech parts. It's going to be the next major milestone that we need. Reinforced concrete needs to be upped. So I'm going to up that to 60. Hopefully that'll give us a little bit of a better range. And then, oh, it's just knocked us out. So we didn't have enough reinforced concrete to amass that. Shoot. Oh, we'll get right back on the track here. This truck, I think, is pretty good. Let's drop that down to 20. See how they do with that. Starting to clear up the wares pretty well. All right. Tree over here. What are we doing? Oh, this is hugely stacked. I did this kind of on purpose a long time ago. These ones are just situated, so I feel like the time being, just keep making all you can make. You know, this is really beneficial to the cause. And they seem to be so stacked here, not really using that many. Could amass a little bit more. All right, let's see down here. So the reinforced, we really ran out of oxygen, believe it or not. Oxygen was the thing that we, and this concrete right here, which is crazy. So this concrete, I'm just gonna switch to that. For the time being, I will put these here, and I think the last two, I want to say these last two slots are gonna need high tech, preferably. Or we could do it up there, I guess. That's a little closer. Yeah, I guess we could do that up there. Because the drop-off can be there. That'll do 2 high techs. And then we just need to further this. Let's see here. These trucks, yes, are totally maxed. So I'm going to cut this all the way down. We'll let those use up, and when we need some more, we can always pull some more. But for now, those are pretty good, I think. So maxed. I think we have... How many do we have? 65 of them. So I think we're okay. We're okay on those ones. So let's work on this, getting traction here. So I'm going to up this to 30 trucks. Now on the oxygen. Actually, let's up that to 50. Let's see if we can get the oxygen maxed here. And I'm going to come on over. Let's see here. This one is already at 60. The reinforced concrete. Let's try pushing that to 80. See if that offsets it a little bit. And then preferably right here, this guy's gonna pull from this section. So right here, all I need to do is pull from that. I'm gonna come on over here, hit this one right there and say, hey, please pull from the high-tech parts. And then from this spot, I should have enough trucks where I could start to pull from there. Well, actually, you know what? I want to make it easier on them. Is there a road? I can just take the road over. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Take it right across. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make the road go up like that. Use the road that we've already got there. And then just drop it off. This is our drop-off point. Preferably is what it's going to be. So then I just want to have a drop-off like right there. Here I'll be like, hey, hi, pick up this here and drop it off there. High-tech parts. And then these guys... They're close. They're close to getting there. Right now, these guys can't even get in there because of this. We need to really upset it. So let's just do that. Let's upset these 3 right there. That should help them out. Get the oxygen on them. Okay, yeah. There's our loading spot right there. Okay, that's much better. And I'm just gonna hit it on both sides just to really maximize that takeoff point. And then the other one here, we've got these guys. They got doubles here. I'm gonna do doubles there. No, I don't need that. Doubles there, doubles there. So should really maximize that production so it's getting it out. And come on here. Now it's doing the high-tech parts. Okay. So I want, let's just put right around 40-ish. We'll get that at least filled. There we go. Okay. That's good. And these ones are totally out, and that's all right. I can just leave them situated there until we need more of them. So much carbon, isn't it? And these ones... Well, I don't know how long this line can do, but it doesn't seem to have a problem filling when it's in this straight path. I guess it could down the line, but for right now, it looks like it's doing good. Oh, no. Need this here. So we'll do that there. And then these guys, I could just use these. Oxygen. That's really amassing the oxygen. So this area I think is really good. It's this one over here. I don't preferably like, I don't like the line as much. I need to really let it drain itself out, but I think I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to go like this, just get rid of him. The thing is that it's just off one line. I should just let it be. I think we can further this any faster. Maybe right here. Could do a dual. That's helping right there on that takeoff point. It's helping right there. Yeah, it's almost like you just want a straight line wherever you can. Yeah, whatever. I'll just do another straight line. See if I can up the efficiency of this. I don't know if that helps it. I feel like just as many of the other ones I'm using of this. Well, no, we were doing doubles of those. So I think those are quite a bit more. There. That's good. Okay. All right, that is going good. It should be pulling in the other direction. There. Feel like it's helping. Feel like it. Okay. These ones now are getting those. They're getting the high-tech parts. They're getting the reinforced things. This is getting tons of oxygen. That's not needing any more of that. And these are preferably getting those. And we've got almost all of those converted. Haven't built any more of those in a while, but that's good. Okay, and then this is going to, of course, be our next massive amount. And we could really get this going a little bit better by just doing a straight line here. So maybe there, there, I don't know, there, there. That's a lot of concrete. Should have no problem getting that taken. And this one is draining. Does have a lot of not good guys in here. Let's see where we need to actually replace things. Get out of here. All right. And coming over here, this is city's really growing now. It's over 1,000. I think everything is good. Satisfactory. Oh, city's waste disposal. What? City waste disposal, it's saying. What the heck is that? Let's take a look here. I'm not for certain what the waste disposal is. Yeah, some of these are, yeah, it says inefficient. So it's stopping us at this. City supply is 100%. The city waste disposal, I'm not for certain what that is. All I know is I need to raise the temperature. So let's raise the temperature right away. Let's come on over here. We got the Terraform. We got 80 of these. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's going to take this. So right off the bat, we've got the area. Oh, we do not have enough. You gotta be kidding me. I'm sure we've got ones we can delete. I really don't think we need to build many more of these. But it's always good to have more, I guess. Always, maybe? What are we building over here? We've got 86 factories, 120. Holy mojo. I don't know if we're going to need more than that. I have no idea. I think that's probably a pretty good number to just say, hey, we'll relax for a while on those, and when we need them, we need them. How many trucks we got? 21. Okay, so we can go a little bit more on the trucks. Anyway. Assembly, I need you. Okay, so assembly's here. And what we need is, I needed myself a little bit more of those extractors. And let's just see where the extractors are not needed anymore. Yeah, this whole line has some major ones here. So those are all gone. All right, switch off that. Let's do 2. No, not aluminum bars. No. Nope. Stop it, you monkey. There we go. Okay, so that one now is situated. We've got that worked out. And then I'm just gonna click these, dual this line. Actually, well, technically I could just do each one. What the heck? Got enough now that we can be generous, I think. Okay, so now that one is done. And then they're able to encroach in that one area, so preferably I could do one more line here. There. And I'll pull from that. Oh, that's a massive amount. Massive, absolutely massive amount of those bars. Okay, so these bars are still quite stacked. I'm gonna do, oops, I cancel this one here. So those can kind of even out somewhat. Those are pulling. And now the big thing is, of course, to build this guy. So he's gonna need these things right here, which is fluorite. All right, seems to be the major thing. So we've still not got enough. Oh my goodness, let's kick this into overdrive. Hello. 1, 2, and then this area. I guess we technically could dual that, but yeah, what the heck. Oh, no. Went too far there. One too far. Okay, then I'll do this one. Good, I think that looks gracious. Yeah, what was this aluminum that we were stacking here before? I wonder what that was for. I totally forgot. These actually need steel bars. No wonder we're not building those. Get rid of those, and then I need steel bars built right here. Extractors, steel bars, please. Give me that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start to dual these now. Get this a little bit more efficient. There. I feel like it is pulling now a little bit better from the outside, which is nice. You can see it kind of moving in a better fashion, so I like that. It's a nice design. Let's kind of go back over. We're gonna look at what we can do here. So these are maxed out. The problem is the city's disposal, and we're working on this, which is our trident here, or fluorite. Trident, yeah. I don't know, it has that look. Let's just go with it. So this area, need more extractors. There's those. Goodness me. How long does it take to do extractors? Well, anyway, let's go around here. I don't want that one. I want the dual. Okay, that is all done. Perfect. Okay, so that one's now efficient. And so what we need for this is, oh, cold coffee. How are you doing? Well, we actually played this game a little bit in the past, but I thought I'd revisit it as there was some updates. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a great, wonderful night or morning, I guess, depending on where you're at. I'm just about to get off just in a little bit, but I'll still be on for a few more minutes. All right, here's our wonderful factory. And then this guy apparently needs fluorite and sulfur. So I need to somehow put this one halfway mark. Now, of course, there's a bunch right here that we could just do. And then technically, you know, put it right here in the middle. It's 10:20 a.m. for me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe you're having coffee, huh? Maybe it's, since it's morning. I hope you're doing well. Well, that's really maxed. Look at that. Okay. All these are maxed now, so we've really hit kind of our capacity there, which is good. That's a good feeling. And I don't have to leave. No. I'm not having coffee. Okay, I just thought I'd check to see if you were having some. Alright, so this is be a real simple one, guys. All we have to do at this point is just kind of like converge these two. So kind of do one whole line right there. And then again, we're just going to connect the ones across, just like so. Not a big fan of coffee. Really? You're not a big fan of coffee? Well, how'd you come up with the name coffee then? I didn't think that would come from a non-coffee lover. I'm shocked. All right, so this is gonna be our road that we're gonna somehow have it connect, preferably like right in the middle. So the factory itself, I wanna put that situated kind of like right here. And then on one side, of course, we're gonna have, yeah, you know what, that, the wonderful sulfur. So, and then of course on this side, we'll have the fluorite. Just like that. And then we're gonna come to our trucks, which I'm sure we're running out of, because we're always running out of trucks. I didn't think I'd ever need more trucks, and every time it's like, oh, I need more. We'll do a few more there. This is actually going quite efficient now. You can definitely tell that the extra drones really did help. I think we've done extra drones in each one of the spots, so that's great. Not a big fan of coffee. Cold coffee. It's cold and it's coffee. Nobody likes cold coffee. Oh my goodness. Who would not like cold coffee? You know what I mean? Cold coffee. Where's hot coffee, huh? That's what I want to know. Where is hot coffee? I haven't seen him in a while. Got this functioning pretty well. We're gonna again kind of start to roll back these ones. Cold coffee. Let's see here. What do we want to do? I think this one we're almost running out there. So eventually we're going to just pull from this stack that we've already got pre-made. I think that we should be good, because this is going to be our pickup spot, preferably like right here. I got logged out from them. You got logged out. Oh my goodness. What are you going to do without hot coffee? Hot coffee and you brought a dynamic to the chat that had never been seen before. The Hot 12 coffee. It's phenomenal. The chemistry was building. I felt it, you know? Oh, it was amazing. So, you having a good day? Oh, what's happening? Let's see here. What we want to do next is, of course, connect those things down here, which is what we're doing. We should have enough trucks now, so I'm going to grab the one here, give it enough time to build up, and I'm just going to drop that off. We'll start with 20 each on each side. Take this one over here and click that one. And again, dropping off here, and going to do 20 right there. And then on both sides now, we'll then continue this stack here. Hopefully, being such a close symmetry like this, we should be able to maximize it. How about you? I was a little bit of a disappointing week. I was trying to get a car because I don't have a car. And I found this car that was a really good deal. And you know me, like I'm a pretty frugal person. I invest in stuff like that. And I don't have a lot of cash because I'm trying to do the best I can to budget. And I also, you know, take care of like my girl right now. She's going through college and we work together. She also, we both put our finances together to really try to help each other out. And so I found this great deal on this car. I was so pumped. And it was like $2,000 below what they usually sell it for. And well, unfortunately, I got sold. And right now in America, it's so hard to buy used vehicles because they're all bought up by the dealership. So you can't just buy a vehicle because you got all these people that are out there. They buy the vehicle, the dealership, because they have the finance. And then they just shoot up the price. And so people are selling vehicles that are like 20 years old for like $7,000. I mean, it's really $10,000, like a 20-year-old vehicle that has like almost 200,000 miles on it. And it's just nuts. It's really a hard time to be able to get a vehicle on it. So I was really trying because I wanted to take my girl on some places, and right now we're doing our best to get by. We haven't been able to go to a lot, so I didn't get the vehicle. But that's the thing, you know, stuff happens in life, right? I'll get it next time. Let's pop that up to 35 and 35. Okay, so that's maximizing there. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so we're raising the temperature. So if you guys want to look up here, you can see that temperature is like skyrocketing, and what we need to get it to is, I think, 1. I believe 1. Let me see here. New objective: increase the temperature to 1 degree. So 1 degree. So for right now, we're right here. We've got a little ways to go, but we're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, stuff does happen in life. It really does. So a little bit of a disappointing week, and it wasn't just that. I was constantly on the phone all week talking to dealers, and you know how dealers are. Maybe you haven't bought a car before, and maybe you've only dealt with like, you know, a couple people, but if you talk to some grown-ups, when it comes to cars, a lot of times what seems to be happening is they always try to hide something about the vehicle. There's a problem with the vehicle. They're not going to tell you about it. And it's like, I don't get why they don't just tell me that there's an issue with the vehicle. I still might buy it. But if they're not transparent with me, I'm just not going to buy from them. And they think I'm dumb, like other people. Not that other people are dumb, but sometimes people are. Or like they just buy the vehicle and the person hasn't even checked it out. It's crazy to me, and that happens a lot in life, that people will just buy something, won't even check it out to see if it works. And that's what these dealers will do. They will have a vehicle where it has some major problem, and they're not going to tell you about it just because they want the money. Oh my gosh, we reached already 1? Really? That's crazy. Oh, now we hit the next one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we just have to reach 10 degrees. Apparently it was 0.001 that we had to reach. I thought it was actually 1 degree on that. Cold Coffee says, if I were them, I would go on the bus then walk. Yeah. You can't. I don't think that you want to go around life not trusting anybody. I'm not saying you should do that, because you can live a really closet, you know, trying to hide under a rock. But you need to be careful, because people try to make money, and there's nothing wrong with doing research on a vehicle, figuring out what you need to ask, and making sure that the person's not ripping you off. That's important. It really is. Okay, let's see here. So one of the first things we need to do is we have a disposable spot. Waste disposal is what's going to be coming up next, which is like this metal waste. So right now this should be fine. The thing that we do need to build is this recycling center. So the recycling center is just going to be concrete and high-tech parts. I would really wish that I could go to a bus or that there was some sort of public transportation. The problem is I live in an area where there's not a very big population, and if you don't have a car, you're kind of screwed. And that's the way it is here. I live in no man's land. Yeah, trusted dealership. So what happened is I actually found a good dealership, one that had been in business for 25 years. The guy was fully transparent, but I didn't have the cash ready to go at that point because I was trying to talk to a bank. And if you know anything about America, they've started to raise the interest rates, and so they raised it to some crazy level. And I was in the process of trying to negotiate with the bank, and he sold the car. Somebody else. So it sucks. All right, so for this one, guys, we need high-tech parts and concrete parts. So it's a great spot, like right here. It's kind of dropping some stuff off, and you can see right now that this one is just taking it to its normal area. We can pull from this spot. So one of the good spots is you just hit your little assembly line here. Right here, I'm just gonna say, hey, I need to build some waste disposals. And then on this other side, I'm just gonna plop one right here, and I'm gonna say, hey, oh, I forgot what I needed. I need, oh, actually, just for this, actually, that's just waste disposal. I need a recycling center, so I'll need concrete right here. And then once we put the concrete right there, all we're gonna do now is just pull from the closest spot. And the cool thing about it is if you kind of put spots like this, you can do that. Inflation. Yeah, you heard that. Sorry I missed your thing up there, but yep, you're 100% right. Inflation literally kills you. And I don't know, there's some people saying, oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, when your bank interest rate is pretty much what it's like to having a credit card, and that's what they want you to take out a car loan on, I think it's affecting the area. I don't care what anybody says out there, but that's what I think. So now we're gonna cut off these guys. We don't really need much more trucks because we've got the next best thing. We've got the trains, okay? So these are gonna do mechanical parts, and the mechanical part right here, we can pull from. So at this point, we wanna keep this line kind of going, this stack. I'm gonna pull from this spot right here, and I just need not to, I don't have to go that far because the train itself is just gonna be high-tech parts, and it's right on over here. So this is gonna be kind of like our major zone. Inflation equals more expensive, and yeah, buddy. I mean, I tell you, this game is so great and relaxing that I really needed this. I needed a game that wasn't too intense and just relaxing after this week. I just wanted to just chill. So glad I found something. But guys, it is way past the time. It's 7:34. I want to say thank you to everybody. Cold Coffee, I really appreciate you coming in, kind of, reaching out to me at the end of this stream. I appreciate you so much, and I will be on here, of course, big time tomorrow. So come and join me while we play a ton more of this wonderful game. And you guys have yourself a fabulous night. Make sure that you have a good weekend. And if you're having a stressful week like me, get around a nice, good friend, somebody that can really bring your joy up. Kind of like Cold Coffee. Yeah, brought my up. All right, you have a good night. Bye-bye.